Yeah, I think this works. So welcome everybody to Reality Entrepreneur. My name is Joe, and in today is Friday, May 15th, 2026. And today, the set is exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm in my bubble and I ain't going nowhere till Monday night until I get the first round of videos in the can and I record the um, the six videos for six channels on YouTube, and then we going to do the the social media stuff and all that, and put a copy on the website and all that. So in total, we have 33 posts, and but I think my workflow now is pretty streamlined, and I think it's going to work, you know what I mean? So now it's just the nerves and all that. So I have all my basic my personal routine prepared, and we're going to serve like usual, no changes. And then this evening I'm going to do some file cleanup to make sure that on Monday I could be efficient, and then I'm gonna probably take a run at. It's gonna be short messages on Monday. Like I'm not gonna do like super extensive video. And then I got Reality Entrepreneur, which is it's like my hub. And if you go to my website, the about page, you're gonna see what I mean by that. And it costs me really nothing. So all these things in the modern era, and that's we're gonna close this topic real quick. But in the modern era with AI, where people could do a lot of things on their own, and the fact that I started with a genuine intention to helping people in customer service and speed. I got this thing with the companies, customer service, speed, and all that, and that allowed me eventually, to realize, I hit a roadblock. How could I start building a voice? And then I landed on Mr. Frizella's content. I studied him. I dissected what he did. Obviously, never copying anything, because that would give me sick to my stomach to do that and to cheat that way. I don't want to cheat, but I had to understand, because I'm not book smart. I had to understand how somebody in a very, very maybe not the same niche as I am, but I heard a podcast that he discussed about culture and how to scale. And he brought it together in a couple of sentences, and it changed my life when I blocked. That was like 5 years ago, before my renovations here. I had bought some the equipment to do content, and I realized that something was wrong. It wasn't the content that I wanted to create, and I left it at product videos only. And I felt like, no, I'm not going to do content now. I'm just not ready. I don't have the talent to do it, and I didn't know why. So studying him and understanding what he did, when he did it, how he did it, lit up a light. And then I realized the skills that I needed to add in my own story in order to make things happen. And then I decided, okay, I did what I had to do. I understood. And then I understand now how I'm going to do this. And then it required some investments. It required infrastructure and physical and digital infrastructure, and then I did that, and then that came to a close, and then I recorded last year FYL, and I worked with Christina, and I continue finishing my renos because as a business owner, I didn't secure my funding at the very start. So, I had to struggle and scrape my way and figure my way financially to meet the objective. And then, I was able to finish completely the renos about 6 months ago, and then start planning things the right way. You know what I mean? And then you do things the right way because you suffered, you paid the price, and you positioned yourself, and you understand how important this period is for you. And I wanted to set the table with this video, and really, because this morning I recorded what I'm really doing on Monday, which is coming out with 6 messages for YouTube. which is pretty insane. And I'm not interested in knowing if it's been done or not done because it's going to either add pressure or whatever. I'm like my hoodie, like I told you at the beginning, I'm in my bubble. And I think it works for me right now until I deliver one or two messages in every box. That's going to happen on Monday and Wednesday of next week. And then I'm going to take a day to pause and to think and validate because I have a good idea what I'm going to do. But, I like to remain nimble and flexible. So there you go. So 6 YouTube channels on Monday. And I prepare that. And I did a short, I did a video. And there you go. So here's the plan. This is a long story, of course. It's 15 years that comes to term. And to detach myself from the emotional strain of doing what I'm doing now on Monday. And like Monday, I ain't thinking about it. I'm gonna wake up, have my coffee, I'm gonna record my videos and go on with my day. I don't give beep beep anymore. You know what I mean? And that's good because it just makes me like I don't care, and that's healthy. I care about my messages, the quality of it, but I don't care about the reality of what I'm trying to do. I detach myself. And talking about it here now also helps that. There you go. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I set the table. I have to set up the shipping table for Monday. And I'm not sure I'm going to do videos until Monday. And but I certainly invite you to subscribe to the channel. Maybe wait until Monday. See if it's a train wreck. If it's a train wreck, don't subscribe. And but if you're confident that things are going to go okay, then why don't you subscribe right away? And the reason why I think it's going to be okay on Monday, well, actually, I don't want to sound too confident, but I know it's going to be okay, and I can tell you why. I can save you the headache and the drama because there is no drama really. I'm super calm because the infrastructure. I never thought I would feel like that once it's done, because I was caught up in the renovations. And I could tell you that having your infrastructure dialed in the way I have, it takes care of the delivery. You understand? I framed it like that in my mind. And to sit down and be able to click a button, record, and just allow time to do its work on me. And while I stop the construction, while all the nonsense from putting things together, because that's the hard part. Once all that is together, then it's a question of your grit, your determination. And for me, I was fine with that. I like that reality because it's been my reality every day after 15 years. You understand? So for me, it's a safe bet. Putting in the reps for me is not the issue. For me, it was to get to that point. So there really is no drama. Monday is going to be fine. You don't need to check. So if you're interested in subscribing and getting more content, I invite you to do so. So there you go. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. And maybe I will do some videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.